It usually looks crazy out there. Let's get into what's going on in other news, folks. We are kicking off with a pretty sobering statistic. Black women accounting for 6 in 10 new HIV infections in 2016. Now, that's according to new data from the CDC. Black women continue to be hit hardest in comparison to white and Hispanic or Latino women. Now, one of the reasons, well, lack of knowing your status. The CDC didn't give any specific ways it planned to address this problem, but let this be a reminder to get tested, folks.
And Florence County law enforcement is asking for the public's help with information on more potential victims in connection with a human trafficking case. They say 42-year-old Jason Pope allegedly recruited a minor through social media for prostitution. Arrest warrant saying Pope confined the victim to a room within a home in Darlington. That arrest warrant goes on to say that he compelled the victim to engage in sex acts with the intent to extort and threaten the victim to perform further sexual acts for money. Basically, there are more victims out there. Anyone with information is asked to contact SLAD. Pope is behind bars in the Florence County Jail. The bond has been denied on all charges.
His papa lived next door to him for several years. He says he's seen numerous young girls stop by.
They look like they were very young, underage maybe, and they stayed over some, and then they disappeared.
Documents obtained by WNBF News show in July, Pope held young girls against their will in a room of his home to perform.
Now, how many black men out there can say you had sex with 400 black women? Not even 6. 4. How about 100? How about 200? How about 3? You got white men. One single white man ran through 600 black women. Come on. Like, come on. But all everybody talk about is, oh, black men with these white girls. How many white girls you know out there running around talking about some, yeah, I infected 600 black men with AIDS? White man. So not only did they have sex with the white man, they had sex with him without a condom. Yeah, they ain't putting no pressure on him, though. No, you know how black girls are. They don't do him like that. Let him go all up in the war and all that. Let's keep
that. One of the victims, listed as 17 years old, said Pope gave her, quote, money and other things for sex. Other reports detail incidents from September to December of 2017 where Pope...
You see? Now watch, look at this. This is somehow going to be our fault. Her right there in the picture, you see how you got our women? Ain't no black men around. I don't have no black friendly guy. Watch, later on in the clip, you hear the neighbor talk about the neighbor. He sounds like a white guy. So he's just a regular white boy that's a DJ. That's getting these black women. Somehow he's getting them to come back to his house, look like they in his room, or some type of somebody's house, they in somebody's house. And that's what they doing. Unprotected sex. Then they're gonna come back to our communities and spread AIDS to all the black men out there. And then blame it on us. You know, say something's going on. I'm not saying that, we got something to do with the shit too. I know we out there wilding too. But shit like this need to get fucking exposed. Women are the beholders of sex. Men go out there seeking sex. Women don't have to seek sex. Women get chased. Motherfuckers gonna chase women, especially black women. They're beautiful. How the hell is a white boy able to go around and brag about fucking 600 of y'all? Like y'all just, I don't know, like y'all just something he collecting and shit. Y'all got about 600 of them, collectibles. Y'all not supposed to be that easy to have sex with, especially for a man that's not from your culture. You think he can go over there and have sex with 600 Chinese girls? Is an Indian man gonna go have sex with 600 Italian girls? You see men from other cultures going to women from other cultures and being able to be that, I don't know, take advantage of them in that manner, that many of them? Black women, y'all gotta look at yourselves and y'all culture, because y'all gonna blame this on us, but y'all don't fuck with us. This ain't our fault, this y'all fault. Y'all love worshiping whiteness. Y'all like straight hair, y'all like anything that don't look like y'all, so y'all go out there chasing men from other races, because y'all hate us, and you hate yourself, and then we gotta deal with this. They don't want you, but they gonna fuck you, then fuck you over, then you gonna come back to our neighborhood, and now we got a whole fucking situation to deal with. This shit ain't in the news nowhere. Who knew about this? 600. Now how many of those 600 you think went out and had sex before, I guess, people started finding out that they might have been infected? Right.
40 young girls for sex. One listed as young as 13 years old, marijuana and money to have sex with him. The report shows the victim told the officer a condom wasn't used and was concerned Pope had a sexually transmitted disease. What's your reaction now that you found out everything he's arrested for?
For his daddy and mother, it's a bad situation all the way around.
Trust and see for yourself. So this guy now is a white DJ male, 42-year-old, that lives somewhere in California, and he has given 600 black women HIV positive.
I ain't here to get on, our women. I don't want black women to feel bad, or, I ain't calling y'all easy or like y'all hoes or nothing, but y'all really gotta look at y'all mentality. I'm telling you. And I know black men fuck y'all over as well. I apologize for the black men that's out there doing that shit, but there's a lot of us out here doing good. We don't get acknowledged. Y'all focus on those niggas so y'all have a reason to. And then there's so many white men out here fucking y'all over, but y'all ignore them to look at the 1 or 2 white men that's married to a black girl that's not actually an asshole. Okay, that's a rare situation. But as a race, we have been under attack by these people since coming into contact with these people. What don't y'all fucking get about that? What don't y'all get about that? You can't have a culture revolved around the beauty of another people, especially when you talk about your women. That's why black women opening their legs so easy to other men, because they're seen as beautiful. Now she can have her light-skinned baby with nice long hair and go and show her baby off in front of the other little dark black babies to make it seem like her baby better. That's who we are as a community. We hate ourselves so much that you actually having black men do the same shit. We're actually going out of our way to seek people of other races so that we can come back to our race, because you can't take your little half-breeded baby to their race, because their race is going to treat that little motherfucker like a nigga. He ain't better than their baby. The only place you can go with that little half-breeded motherfucker is back to the black community, because that's the only place that's going to accept him overall, unequivocally. Then you're going to walk around with the little light-skinned motherfucker like he's better than all the other black children. That's the reason you want to have him in the first place, right? It's a mentality. That's why we're subject to attack so easily. It ain't just this. It ain't just the drugs. It ain't just it's the mentality of the people. You hate your fucking self. They can come up with any way to infiltrate. There's some things to think about. Like I said, this story disgusted the shit out of me. I didn't even know about this shit. This shit was disgusting. 600. Could you imagine? And they're women. Could you imagine how many niggas want to fuck them and did fuck them and they didn't tell because they was embarrassed or whatever, and now they got AIDS too. All over our fucking community. And then they're gonna blame the men that these girls had sex with. Oh, y'all should have known better. Y'all should have did. Come on, y'all. Come on.
He slept with them, including minors and minor people, underage girls, 30 and under. And he said that his mission is to make sure that HIV virus is transferred into black community as much as possible. Now, 600 black women, and in a leaked conversation, the DJ admitted to having sex with black women and said he wants them to go back and spread it to black men. So this is his
You imagine doing that? You imagine having sex with as many white women as you can, hoping that she goes back to her community and spreads it to white men? So even while he's fucking black women, he's still thinking about us. Black women, be careful. Black men, be careful. Love your family. Shalom. See y'all in the next video. Then keep your eyes open. That's all I gotta say.
his agenda.
It's caught in the crossfire.